Yeah, brother. I'm gonna come right back.
FXBros.
We finally here, y'all. The end of 2024. We made it. A whole another year. And that's basically what this live. We just gonna recap 2024, talk about things we overcame, things we still working on, goals for 2025. You did. I know that boy School got a new strategy on Pete. See what he talking about. Yeah, man. I don't know if I guess everybody that's on TradingView got this like yearly week recap thing. I was about to play it right quick and see, but before we get into that, AU currently still in sales. I did take profit as it pushed up, but I got back in up here like 62.70, 62.69, right up there at these wicks. So we shall see. Currently, right now, we'll still be on this bullish continuation only if we break 62.46. And that's pretty much for the remainder of this week, which there's not a lot going on. We'll look at the news. Markets closed on Wednesday, Christmas Day, but we got news on Tuesday and Thursday, so we should still have some slight movement in the markets. But nonetheless, with the current position that I'm in, I'm looking for a price to at least break below 62, 45, 44, 43. 4 hour, it's looking decent. Could be better. I know basically on the 4 hour, if we close bullish and engulfing, I'm probably gonna get out of those sales and just be out for the rest of the year for the most part. So yeah, let's take a look at this. Like I said, I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's gonna do anything, but said unwrap your festive recap. Get your 2024 stats, relive the bold moves, celebrate the highlights, and make plans with a special list. See if anything happens. Before we start, a stat to close our hearts. That's how long you've been with us. Thank you. Now let's see how 2024 looks. Damn. 1,100 days. Look at us. How many years is that? 365. It's like 4, right under, right, like 3, 3.5, 3 and some change. Yeah. 3 and some change. Okay. Your year in review. It's time to see your stats and achievements. 4,400 symbols open. Hold up. Symbols you use most often: Australian dollar, the GJ, the UJ, and the AJ. Damn, I ain't got the EJ on that. Let's see. 50 news, read by you to track world markets, all the headlines, all the time. Okay, so I'm looking at news events. 15 indicators. So many they're like your sidekicks. Indicators that you use the most often. ICT kill zone, sessions and indices, and moving average exponential. I do have another indicator that I use primarily. It's one I built, but they probably not gonna recognize that because they took it off their indicator market, and I gotta fix it and resubmit it. One chat. Well, I gotta get more in the community, I guess. One message. Now I want to make a wish. What kind of wish I want to make? I want to grow. Primarily trading AUD USD. Said dear by 6 beats. In this festive season, aiming for a 25,000 portfolio while trading Australian dollars sounds admirable. Just remember, even the best traders occasionally find themselves in the red. Good luck avoiding a financial equivalent of fruitcake this year. Let's go, baby. No fruitcake over here. No fruitcake over here. Now that's what's up. That's what's up. So yeah, overall, speaking on that, like I said, the goal, just like you see on the ticker, we are the road to 25K. Next year is 2025, so everything is lining up. And the path we're going to take to get there is not only trading that account to get to 25K, but monthly, if not weekly, deposits into the account to beef it up so we can add more weight to the account. So once we get these moves like we just had, what was that? Interest rate news and the market drop. But 16, about 2 hours, we dropped about 100 pips. So once we make them deposits, the kind of get a little heavier, and then those profits will add to the account, growing it closer to that 25K. So that's the way we're gonna get the direct investments in trade. What's popping?
Whoa.
Yeah. Man, you seen this shit on? You got TradingView, huh?
Yeah, what happened?
This recap shit. You seen that when you got on your charts?
Looking back, moving forward.
Yeah, it's like something. I don't know. It just popped up when I opened my charts today. It's just showing you like all the different shit you did on a app, on a platform.
Yeah, I don't be on the desktop though.
Oh yeah,
So take over. Show me everything.
I got you. Yeah, man.
Eminem.
Fucking like I said, just going forward. I know for next year, I know one of the main things I want to focus on is just trade management. I want to manage my trades better, like a real business. how people manage their employees. Niggas really be watching over them and making sure they do what they do, or if they don't, make adjustments like that type of shit. Like I want to stay on top of that shit a little bit more. That's one thing. Just consistent weekly and monthly deposits all year. That's two things.
Hell yeah. Boy, Sweet Mortgage just did some jank. Them bitches switched over their whole fucking platform to another platform. Like they're not Sway no more. These bitches called Liquid Markets or some shit. And I'm like, how y'all just switch the shit and tell me 12 hours before y'all do it?
Yeah, that's that lawsuit shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of shit? It switched everything over. Like, I can't even log into my trading platform no more. So, like, they talking about coming soon for the Apple and stuff like that. Like, you had to get on desktop, I guess, to trade. Man, I be on my phone. You feel me? So I done took all my money up out that bitch now. For sure. Bitch, I'm about to go straight to trade locker.
And probably they gonna hit a nigga with that.
Yeah, they get hit a nigga with like $15, $18 fee.
Man, come on.
You know,
But you
take your money out.
In KLT?
Yeah, just go to KLT, brother, and because that's a better platform anyway. I just been using this one to learn. Like I've been using because they ain't even got orders and shit, order blocks. So I'm just using market orders.
Right.
So now, like that, I could do order blocks and shit. Like I've been doing nothing but market orders, killing it. So now I'm out of, fucking be able to have them order blocks and shit, be able to do a little bit better, hopefully.
Yeah, them buy limits and sell stops and all that shit definitely do help.
Hell yeah.
Just wait on the market to go to you.
Yeah. So that's a nigga doing.
Staring at the shit.
About to transfer over and cut up on KLT, bro. I'm really about to cut up though. Like 2025 my year, man.
No,
On G's, bro. Like nigga been doing this shit for 5.5 years. Like straight to me, that's like all college for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got my, like I tell niggas, I got my bachelor's, and, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
Damn, they're about to have my master's. And look,
that's how you gotta look at it, real
I'm
talk.
about to, I'm about to have a full-time job coming 2025. Shit, people looking for niggas with my capabilities.
Job.
You feel me? Nigga looking for me
With no
niggas
limit.
with my capabilities, brother. Exactly.
With no limit. Sky's the limit with that
Exactly. Nigga, man, going to college. Niggas don't put in this much work, brother. And I mean consistently, week in, week out, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nigga ain't been taking no real breaks. Like if I take a break, I might take like a month or two off from actual trading, but I'ma still be watching everything. You know what I'm saying? Nigga still like out of this whole 5.5 years, you know what I'm saying? I probably took a couple months off, but I still watched the charts every week. Still was learning every week. Never took a week off from looking at the markets. See what I'm saying? That's real talk, bro. So I feel like all that shit ain't for nothing, bro. Like, the nigga could focus up and knuckle down, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing nigga can't do, bro.
Right.
Anything
We
possible
see
for real.
this shit planned out all year when we was, trading live. Like you see the potential moves. Like I mean, like I said, all the rest of this year, the end of this year, nigga just gonna be back testing, looking
Bro,
at
that,
like I
yeah,
said,
like
focusing on the higher time frames only.
For sure. Man, I already know I'm gonna do both now because I told you that 3 minute, bro. That bitch, but it goes in with my high time frame. You see what I'm saying? So, like,
Yeah,
and I
man.
really learned.
Explain that shit because I've been waiting to see what the hell you've been looking at.
Brother, when I say I can look at any chart and all them bitches correlate, bro. Like every chart correlate, every not chart, the time frame.
Why you chose the 3 minutes, but like to do that strategy? Or like what made
Well,
you 3 minutes?
back in the day, I had this strategy. I had not a strategy. I just kind of was looking at the three, and I'm like, man, when that shit start trending, that 3 minute always be busting. Like I could easily catch a play on a three because that bitch not gonna go under the reds on the three. Like if that bitch do a certain, if it's really moving, that bitch not gonna go backwards. So all you gotta do is look at the fucking 3 minute and just look at the structure on that. Just get the fuck in. And if that bitch start to break structure, you know, like on a 3 minute, you're gonna see everything first. You're gonna see all the moves first. You're gonna see when that shit start to really lose strength. You're gonna see when that bitch really starting to turn around and like all that type shit. So, anyways, I start with the 8 hour, you know what I'm saying? Like the 8 hour, see which way that shit really been going. And then when I see a setup on the 8 hour, now I get on the 3 minute to look for setups. Now on the 3 minute, if it's correlating with the 4 hour and the hour, all that correlating, get on the 3 minute. Bam. All you doing is looking for more. If you buy, all you doing is looking for more bullish, more momentum. You're looking for a motherfucking engulfing on the 3 minute, like a fucking higher high. Now, as soon as you get in, a lot of the times it's gonna reject right then and there. You're gonna get a nice rejection. That bitch might like as soon as it make because as soon as you make higher highs, it's gonna make another low, right? So you getting in when that bitch hit the higher high on the 3 minute. That's your confirmation that it just engulfed. It closed on the 3 minute above any other level per se. Like if you pull at what is it, the 3 minute?
Yeah.
Pull back, pull back, like literally like pull your screen back like to the past type shit, if that makes sense. Not no. Zoom in the way you was. I'm just saying like pull it like back to where that trend, that green, either up or down. Yeah, I'm trying to see something. Show you how that bitch work. So you seen when that bitch broke structure that first time to the high above all that structure at the top.
Oh, right here.
Like say, yeah, that structure. See it when that bitch first broke that structure. Now, if you wanted, you could have got in at the bottom too. But I'm showing you how you could get a breakout and shit like that with this shit.
Right.
So boom. Usually the first, I don't like to get the first break. You know what I'm saying? I like to let that bitch come down, and then like that bitch accumulated and all that. It couldn't really make a clean. You see how it was making higher highs? You could have got in that bitch anywhere within the second time, the third time. You know what I'm saying? It was making. See how it made an actual higher high type shit, higher than that last 3 minute when it broke out. Even though it rejected, it came back and made another higher high than that last 3 minutes. That's a confirmation. All right, boom, that bitch making higher highs. So then now that you're in, say you got in at that second time it came in. You don't want it to come back and play at those levels, what that is, 42, right there, and go up a little bit until I tell you right there. You don't want it to come back and play in those levels. You see what I'm saying? Because it consolidated all in that area, even to the past. You can see it consolidated, not that far, but right all in that area. You see it consolidated in there. We'll let it go into that top area, but you don't want it to come into those bottoms. Where, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't want it to come in here and start playing in there and start showing bearish momentum. That you get that? That's a quick stop. You can get the fuck out the game. Right? So peep game.
You getting out early because you're on the 3 minute.
You getting out hella early, bro. And you know that's showing you it's rejecting those breakouts. You see what I'm saying? That's that consolidating in those lower levels. You don't want that. Usually what I see is when that shit hit those lower levels, it'll probably close there once or twice. And then as soon as they get that close, that bitch close green. And that's what you want. You want that green close in that level. Like it might come, say if that would have dipped down in there. It dipped as far as it could. And then as soon as it dipped in there, what it did, it made a green candle engulfed right there. Boom. Right there. That's what you want. Because usually when you see that bitch gonna keep going.
Yeah,
that's what I've been studying and peeping.
It swept this low, created a new low, and then created engulfing.
And then now at this point, you can either get in when it closes green the second time right there, like lower than where you got in the first time. You could get in, you know what I'm saying? When it started engulfing and then it closes right there on that third one. See that third close? That third green one when it broke right back right there. You could have got back in right there. Now you got two positions. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you pull this. Now your stop loss below that green line
you
at the
get
bottom.
Back in up here.
And that's the third position. That's gonna be the third position. That could be the second position or the third position. See when that bitch made that red candle after it broke and then it made a green one? Not that one, the next one. Because you see that's a cleaner, higher high. The second one, not the third one. That one right there. As soon as that bitch made the L1, that's another entry type shit. So now the most I want is 3 entries, right? Because like I told you, this is a real trend because we went on an 8-hour. Let's assume we went on an 8-hour chart and we seen that this was a setup on an 8-hour to go real bullish. You see what I'm saying? So now that you got the 8-hour confirmation, you go to the 3-minute and you just looking for an entry to catch all that momentum.
Let me see.
That whole 8-hour run. But the point that you got 3 positions, you could close out 2 once you get real good profits and let the first one run. You see what I'm saying?
Let me see it
And
right
if you wrong, all you got to do is close out them close stops where I told you you're not supposed to let it consolidate at. And then every time it move up, you look for that next level, that
I
next
see.
low.
Look, that would have been a setup right here. I mean, I ain't got the 8-hour, but this a 4-hour.
Yeah.
Bullish engulfing. So right after here,
And you
like,
see where it didn't dip into? Do you see that consolidation right below
yep,
it to the left?
yep.
It
I see exactly what you're talking about. I can't hear you though. I think we may have lost each other. If you're talking, I can't hear you. I don't know why I cut out. But basically, like you were saying, this would be Friday at 1 o'clock going to 5. So this 4 right here, that would be the 4-hour. So once you could look at this structure right here. Once this structure get broke, that could be your first entry. So like you said, bam, your first entry here. Then when this structure get broke, second entry here. And then you can either get off of this structure or this structure. So when that structure break, third entry there. So you be 1, 2, 3 all right here and catch that wave up. Yeah, man. That's fire. I don't know why I can't hear you if you talking, brother. You might have tried to get back in or something. That is definitely a good momentum situation to get you into the markets. I like that. I like that.
my fault, dog.
Yep.
My grandma had called me. But
Oh.
so I'm about to teach you something nobody talks about, and you never heard nobody say this because I never heard nobody say this. And I told you about this before. Them consolidation areas. Come on. Them consolidation areas, brother. You feel me? Come get your ass in the house. Them do you see like go back to that 8-hour for me? Or that 4-hour? That's something you never hear nobody talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I've never heard nobody say. Go sit when that mug consolidate, especially on the 4-hour. You see how it closed right there and then gave you that green? I'd have just entered on that first green candle right there. I would have been looking on the 3-minute, trying to find out a position
I'm
to
gonna tell
see
you,
if it's
look at the
making.
sweet spot. Look, this is what I peep. Like if you were to wait for this candle to close, right? This a
Right.
close. This bitch closed at 5 a.m. because I got it on the
Yeah.
time frame. So if you go to the 3-minute, and I got this little area so you can know where it's marked at. If you go to the 3-minute and you go back to that area and pull it back.
Yeah. You can see the position. You can see the setup. I'm telling you.
This where that 4-hour closed at. Way right here. This where it closed.
Mm-hmm.
So you could look at, like I was saying right here, you could look at, I'm trying to
Now you just waiting on the greens to start engulfing
look,
the red.
this
As
way
soon as that mud start engulfing.
it closed right here.
Mm-hmm.
You could have like how you said on the breakout, you could wait for this structure to break out and catch an entry. So that would have been entry number 1. You could have waited for this structure to broke out. That could have been entry number 2. And then you could have waited for this structure to break, and that's entry number 3. You got all these 3 entries under this area.
Now you just waiting on the pump. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? And you dump it at the top. And where you know the top at is where you see that the trend can no longer when you see the trend start to close within those lower consolidation areas, like at the top. If you go look at the top, that's the only time it did it after that. And then it started to go down. You see how it came all the way down? That where that swing at? Above that to that green line. To the green line. Go down. Right there. You see to the left? What's right there?
Yeah.
That's where you don't want it to play at. If you enter that at the top, you know that you're gonna be wanting to look to get out right in there, because on the 3-minute you can see it came back and started to play in that consolidation.
Look at it. If you would have got in right here, it first broke bearish structure right at your entry, so you could have got out easily, probably just at a break even.
Right, and because you could see it once that bitch started to go up from the entry, then reject again, like, and then start to play. If you didn't break even, take that close negative, or wait for it to come back, break even, hopefully.
Yeah.
You know, but what I'm looking at is once that bitch started to play in that consolidation area, that's where I'm really looking to damn near get
basically,
out.
like say this scenario, if you would have bought this right here to break out of this thing, if it come back and play into this consolidation area, you want to get out.
Well, no, if I bought right there, I probably wouldn't have bought right. Well, yeah, because it's kind of high and that mug already was playing. See, I would have bought at that bottom and rolled that mug at the top. The reason I wouldn't buy up
and two, this
already
2
high.
o'clock. This like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock p.m. So you probably
See
wouldn't.
what I'm saying? And then you already seeing that by 2 o'clock, it's already late. It's playing in that consolidation area. I done made my money already. I'm not entering that late. That's why I got my 3 entries earlier.
Right. And then
you see what I'm saying?
You got it, man. This is 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock in the morning.
And I be up, and you know I be up.
That's
so that's my entry.
That's when you want to trade, when the volume
exactly.
is
Exactly,
you
bro.
You'll get these.
And you know by 2 o'clock, you done caught the full swing. That bitch start dropping. Take your profits and go home. Go to sleep. Wait till tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So look for another setup somewhere else. But you done basically caught the move for that. Now, the next time I'll be looking to get in is if this bitch right now. Well, I can't really look at. I gotta go to a 4-hour. You know what I'm saying? Now we looking for an engulfing or something. We're looking for an engulfing close. Something. Your entry. You're looking for your entry on a 4-hour, and then you get that same setup. You go back to the 3-minute and you do the same thing. You're looking for that same entry, but on a 3-minute. And now you play those levels. You play, and it's something, like I said, I'm not going, if there ain't nobody in this live, bro, I'm not going to run this back because this is real, like some real shit. Like they're going to have to come back and listen to the live because I'm not breaking this down again. I'm not even putting this information out there. Like this some shit I ain't telling nobody about. You feel me? Except y'all. There's some shit gonna get us real paid, bro. And if you look at it, so look, when you look at it on the 4-hour, what that 4-hour just did, gave us what? Another what? Entry at the top. At the top. When that bitch, if you wanted to enter off of 4-hour levels, I'm saying. Say if you was entering off of 4 hours levels, it did what? It went up, it went down to the consolidation. After that, it came down, and then you got that first entry right there at that green candle. Then the second entry was at the top of that engulf, when it engulfed the last green high. The last swing high. So that's another entry. Now, what I told you to do, you didn't have to get in right there because you knew what it was about to do next. It was going, after it make new highs, it do what? Make new lows. So now you're waiting for the next green candle on the 4-hour to close so you could get the next swing up. You see what I'm saying? Because what you don't want.
Candle close bullish. If it close a bullish engulf, and that'll be another entry right there.
Exactly. And what you don't want is for it to come where it came down to your first entry, right in that, look, make it bigger for me. Make it bigger. Yeah, like right there. Right in that area, that green box, that top one, right there. That right where you at. That from that whole first green candle. You don't want it to come close on the 4-hour twice in that level and then start to go bearish below the wicks of those 2 closes. If it starts to move bearish below those wicks, that's a get out of all position sign. And you know what I'm saying? type shit. But that's a 4 hour. Like I was saying, you want to get on the 4 hour and then look for an entry on a 3 minute type shit.
Right.
So yeah, that's how that shit play. But I'm telling you, bro, this shit is gold. Like you gonna see setups all over with this, and with this, you gonna know exactly when to get out. Like I showed you at 2 o'clock. I didn't even know what time it was. I could just tell you from how it looks that that momentum is done because it came back into that consolidation area. Like it when it's on a real trend, that bitch gonna go to that consolidation area, get a green candle, and get the fuck up out of the dot. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I done studied, I done back tested this weekend. I done made over $2,000. You know what I'm saying? Back testing, like
Right.
off of like basically off $1,000. I probably did like a week or so of back testing, like not a week, but you know, I
Right.
did a week time frame, and I probably made like over 2,000, bro, doing this shit. Probably took very minimal losses, very minimal,
And
and
that's
I
all
was only,
taking just
and I
primarily
wasn't.
on the 3-minute entries.
Well, I couldn't do the 3 minute on the back test. I was using the 15-minute chart, doing the same fucking thing because it cannot go back. It's the same structure. It's the same, just like I just showed you the structure on the 3 minute. It's
Yeah.
the same structure on the 4 minute. It's just gonna be bigger, so you got to use bigger stop losses. That's it, literally, bro.
I like that.
If you're gonna use the 8 hour, you're gonna see the same structure. It's just gonna be that shit gonna be way bigger stop losses. But if you go to the 3 minute, you see it and you looking for the trend to keep trending, you knowing when to get in and you knowing exactly when to get the fuck out.
Mhm.
I know exactly when to get out. Right there when that bitch
So
came down in that area.
I peep game. It makes sense because I mean you basically just overall you being patient to wait for the trend to show you the true
Where to
direction
go.
of the time frame and riding that wave off a incremental, time frame, which is the 3 minute.
Yeah, bro. And you get out when that bitch finished, when they
The
rounded to the
building of
top.
the next 4 hours in an incremental 3 minute. I like that's fire.
Yeah, bro, and you get out and you wait for the next entry. I don't give a fuck. Like you can let the first move run. That's why you do 3 positions. You see what I'm saying? The 3 positions by you having an early stop, that shit gonna save your margin at the end of the day. Because when that bitch is a banger, you're going, bro. You just seen it. When
Yeah,
it's a banger, that bitch is gonna go. That's 3 positions gone. But if it stop you out, you're just getting stopped out by a little bit type
right.
shit compared to say if I would have got in. So like I was saying, with US 30 did 700 points the other day, I was gonna get in like midway. I probably gonna catch like 400 points off of when I wanted to get in. I think it went 400 points up more after that. So it's like you could get in late with this type of shit. Like long as that bitch make that 3 minute engulfer, get in. It just engulf it. Let us know the trend's still going.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty sure that strategy you just laid out probably gonna work extremely well on the indices versus forex.
Yeah. Probably so. I used gold when I did the back testing. I
Yeah,
did gold, bro, and that shit still was water.
nah,
Liquid gold. This shit is liquid gold, bro. I'm not bringing this shit up no more. Like
nah, you
I'm
just
just gonna be telling y'all, bro.
them trend following systems there. They all go when you catching, especially when you catching it at the bottom too. When you catching a low and you seeing 4 hour engulfings and daily engulfings from the low, like yeah, you about to catch explosive
And
moves.
bro, you know exactly, and from what I just showed you, you know exactly where the shit is gonna come to. If it breaks through there, you're going to the next consolidation area.
Right.
If it would have played in that consolidation, like on a 4 hour chart we were looking at, if it would have came down and closed twice in that area or even broke it, we know that we going to the next one.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? And that's how you gotta start looking at the markets. That's how you know when it's gonna reverse. It's gonna reverse at that consolidation area.
That's
It's
why I
got
like
to,
trading with
because
structure.
that's where all the entries are.
hmm That's why I love trading with structure.
Telling you, bro. I'm telling you, I really been doing this shit. Like, studied this shit, bro. And it never gave up. So I feel like this my reward, bro. This strategy, I'm telling you now.
So you go
I'm
you
gonna
go
be on
rock with this for the primary for the
25 for
2025.
sure. Hell yeah, this the strategy all the way. Cause I was already doing the 8 hour setups, but I didn't know exactly when I wanted to get in per se for sure. But with
Right.
this, it's like it's no question. It's like you don't get in when it's consolidating. When that bitch ranging it, you waiting for the breakout of a certain level. Like you look for levels, you look at the highs and the lows, like a swing high, swing low. Say if the market's ranging, you waiting for a breakout of the range, right? So
Right.
once it break out, you're not getting in off that first breakout. You want to, even on the 3 minute, you want to go on the 3 minute, watch the breakout, watch it reject, and then see where it reject to, see if it looks good to you. Let it come back and make a new high and make it higher than the last entry. The first, the first one. The first time it broke out type shit, not the entry. The first time it broke out, you wanted to go higher than that and then close on the 3 minute. Once you do that, get in. Get in. Gone. That bitch gone. Ain't no question. And if it don't, wait till it just come back to the last time it consolidated on the 3 minute. Like where it really consolidated, where it gave you some real, like, it shouldn't break this structure right here. It shouldn't even play in this area. Because when it come here, it should just take back off. That's how you want to look at it. If it's not springing off of that fucking area, get the fuck out. I'm telling you. Telling you this now. Telling you, bro. I really, really like this the game, bro. And when it do that, you can reverse. You can reverse. And that shit don't go. No question. It's all about structure. Like you just said, I'm the same way. Because it's all about structure. It's
and
a language.
It's timing too. Being that you on a 30-minute, like that's extreme timing. You getting in like dumb
the
early.
3 minutes?
I mean, they had a 3 minute.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm catching all the swings. I know exactly where it's gonna stop trending. I know exactly when it's gonna stop trending and why I think that. I just gave you the game of why I think that. Like, because it shouldn't go back into certain levels and play around there. Even if it break through those levels, long as we don't get a close, it could break. It might try to fake you out sometimes and break through the level, but that bitch will go all the way back and will not close at the level of below it when it do shit like that. It's gonna zoop right back to where it's supposed to. So don't get faked out. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got that stop loss, you good. It's gonna be a close stop anyway. But at the end of the day, that if that bitch try to zoop against you, let it run into the stop because what I be looking for is long as it don't close red twice in that consolidated area and then break the lows of those two closes in that consolidation area. If it closes twice red in that area, I'm looking for it to go green and just take back off after that. It could even play in that area a little bit, but mostly long as it's creating green structure, bull structure right back to where it's going. I don't want nothing to close back low.
Doing this shit right, because that's like the best way to determine where the market going is utilizing structure. Like, because you can look at candle formation, that's key too. But if you got to overall look at structure, because if it's what is it building? Is it building higher
Yes.
or lower? Like bearish and bullish structure, like simple.
Yes, for sure.
That's
for
on
sure.
every time frame, on any time frame.
Like, telling you, bro, you could go back, watch this anytime, and go back on any chart. That shit is gonna look legit, long as the chart's trending. A trendy ass chart. I'm telling you, it's gonna do the same thing. This is how the markets work. This is no question. It should be no question about anything from here on out as far as structure. Because I'm telling you, that's on any time frame you want to trade. You could go to the day chart and do this. You could go to the week chart and do this shit. You're gonna see the same shit. I'm telling you.
Not only that, another key thing too is the fact that you entering and exiting, based on how the 3 minute is reacting to the overall trend. You will see early when the market is starting to set up consolidate, like on a 4 hour. You will start
rejection. I'm sorry.
When you see your trades not working out, like you getting stopped out or broke even, like maybe your first 3 trades of the week, that's like an early sign that the market is consolidating. That's why it's not breaking. That's why it's not pushing higher and giving me that extension.
And the whole key is we not even getting in unless it's actually breaking though. That's what I'm trying to say too. Because we waiting on breakout ranges.
You getting in on the 3 minute break, but
no, we getting in on the breakouts we waiting for a setup on the 4 hour, the 8 hour, whatever one you got. We're waiting for the setup over there. So once it's already set up, it's already should be going because it gave us the setup. You
But
see what
oh,
I'm
so
saying?
you wait. So you waiting. So the same setup. You looking for the 3 minute. You waiting for the larger time frame. That's what you saying.
I'm waiting on a larger time frame first. Once I see it there, then I go to the 3 minute and move from there. Because I'm knowing how the larger time frame is what I'm looking for, because I'm looking for swings, real swing momentum, real
Yeah.
swing movement. So when I see like with gold last Friday, bro, I if I was not tired enough, I could have woke up at 5 o'clock. That bitch on Friday, I seen it close. I wanted it to close in that consolidation area. I said, if I get a close in a bullish momentum in that consolidation area right there, I know that I can get an entry right here. And then once I'm gonna go to the 3 minute, I'm gonna look for that break. I just need one close on the 4 hour type shit. One close, because that bitch time, 4 hour long time, that shit could do anything. And the next four.
So basically, like if you look at gold that I got up right now, like this 4 hour close above this structure, this bullish structure.
All right, let me show you what I'm talking about. So, all right. They got two things right here you can look at, and that'll be a great entry. This the 4 hour, right?
Yeah.
Where 5 o'clock at on Friday? Show me 5 o'clock on Friday.
5 o'clock on Friday.
Yeah, 5 o'clock close. Whatever.
5 a.m.
Yeah.
Well, this is the start of 5, so this is the close. This is
So
from
boom.
5 right here. 1 in the morning to 5 in the morning.
All right, bam. So right there, you see to the left, we have consolidation, right?
Right.
No. Up to the left, to the left, to the
This.
left, to the left. Yeah. See that? Not go up. Don't go up so high. Go right there. See that candle? That red candle? That's the area.
Right.
We get a close in that area. You get a close in that area. We going bullish. Why? Because we should not get a close in that area on no 4 hour fucking time frame. That is a long time for it to decide what it want to do next. If it closes in that area, we going up. Period.
So you talking about like how this candle closed in the area right here?
Right. And then on top of that, we just made a red candle. One of my other entries is if it makes a red candle, rejects the trend and then goes back and engulfs that, that's an entry in itself. So that's entry number, like that's a first signal to the entry. The second signal was the close on the second one, was the close on in that consolidation area. Boom. Now we know one thing. We shouldn't be going back into that consolidation we just made. We just made that red candle. We don't want it to come back on a 4 hour and close in that area or below that area. We do that, we're gonna be really looking to get the fuck out the game.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? So
like
right there, we're gonna be looking to go on the 3 minute, look for engulfing on the 3 minute and ride that bitch all the way. Once it closes right there, and look, when it closed, it never came back. Once it closed, you wouldn't even have to sit through. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you get these entries on the bigger time frames, you don't have to sit through no type of bullshit momentum going against you. Because if it starts to do that shit on the 3 minute after you got that entry, get the fuck out. That shit, it was a fake out. It was a fake out. But most of the times, it's not going to be a fake out, bro. These markets is speaking a language.
And then early, you could see the manipulation and the fake out early, and you could flip and go back on sales.
Exactly, bro.
Yep.
Exactly, bro. You could get right back in the other way because you know this shit is a fake out. You could see everything before it happens. Everything, bro. This is like a full fucking $2,000, $3,000 course right here.
Same thing you do. I do this on a 5 minute. Like I don't really like be showing the 5 minute, but like I be trying to catch them sniper entries because I look at structure based on the 4 hour and the daily. I look at structure 5 minutes to see how structure is breaking bullish.
I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but that 3 minute gangster. That's all I'm gonna say. Because you get a little bit more quicker.
I like the fact how you said, if it pulls back to this structure and don't play in it long and don't break below it, then it's still going in your direct.
Because that's how you know if it's going against you or not. It's if that's the structure you're looking for to know, because that's how you not get scared in the markets. That's how you get that comfortability. I'm looking for this. If it does this, I just know I got to do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
that's how you break that psychology.
I always trade right. Then this. If this happened, then I'm doing this. If this happened, like something got to do this.
Yes.
I'll do this.
Yes. Period. It should never be a gap in your brain of what to do next. You know what I'm saying? What should I do? I'm wondering what I'm gonna do. No, if it do this, I'm getting the fuck out. I'm
Right.
taking my positions. I'm getting out the game. Period.
Right. We can't play with that shit because it's always another setup around the corner. Like
It's always another setup, especially when you're working at 3 minutes.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Working it off the high time frame. I like that.
Yeah. As long as that bitch still going, and even if you late, you see that bitch going and going and going. Even if you late, all you gotta do is get on the 3 minute. Well, long as you see it got more to move, you know it's still gonna move. You got more room, and you know it's going to the next low level, right?
Right.
Get it on the 3 minute. Look for that fucking I'm sorry, I'm thinking about sales on AU, but you looking for that next low level. Get in on it. As soon as that sell engulf, you see it going down on the 4 hour. It's just going and going and going, and you like, man, I can't get an entry. Yes, you can.
Like
Get on the 3. Get on the 3 minute. Look for.
After looking at the 4 hour close above this red pullback, you will be looking at the 3 minute after that, right?
I could, but I was really waiting for it to close in that consolidation. That's what I was looking for.
All right,
so
well,
let's
see. Let's see what it look like. Let's see.
That happened at like 5 in the morning, I think, and I was sleeping when I woke up. No, it happened at 8. It did happen at 8, but I had woke up at like 8:30, 9 o'clock or something, and I caught some of the move. I caught like $100 some dollars. I only did one entry though. If I would have did all 3 entries like I was supposed to, see, like I told you, that was my first day using the thing, so I was kind of just making sure I'm doing this shit right, bruh. If I would have did all 3 entries, I would have probably paid like $300, $400 on Friday. I made like $150.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro. I'm not. Not again.
What's this? A close? This close at 5 in the morning.
Yeah, it was the 8 in the morning. It was the 8 in the morning close. I think. The one when it closed in that consolidation, that's the one I wanted. Yeah, the 8 in the morning close, I think it
was. This candle closed right here on the 3 minute.
The 8 in the morning?
Well, I'm looking at that first little bullish engulfing, like you said, that was a signal over that red candle on the 4 hour, and that's a
where you see it at?
So that would be right here, right at 5 a.m. So basically, you would be looking for
no. We were looking for the 8 a.m. We were looking for that. We looking for the break. Yeah, we wanted that break, but we want the break where it closes in that consolidation, like I told you.
So right
it
here.
Didn't close. That was our first signal. That was the indication. That was the first indicator.
I got you.
Okay, we're going bullish.
All right,
second close, yeah.
So this candle. So this
that
candle
one,
right here.
That was the one that let us know. When that one closed, that let us know, okay, we going. We going for sure. This ain't no question. And you see what it did after it closed, right? It shot.
I'm about to look at it in 3 minutes.
I was in that.
I'm about to
it was no question about if we was going or not. And I was late because I woke up late. I woke up like 8:30 or something and still caught the move. See what I'm saying? Because I'm not worried about if I'm late or not. I seen what I needed to see on the higher time frames. Now I'm going to the lower time frame and I'm about to catch this fucking move.
So your first entry would have been right there as it broke above that structure on the 3 minute, right here.
Let me see. Zoom in. What's those numbers? What time did it close? Show me the 8 o'clock close.
Right here.
All right, so that way it closed on 8, right? So when that mug closed bullish, like you said, right there, that candle right there, if it closed, zoom in a little bit, can I see it? Did it close really good above that wick?
Yeah.
If it closed really good above that wick, then yeah, if it closed above that wick to the left, then yeah, we getting there, right? Now you get in, you don't want it to play and go down. You don't want it to play in that area down here. There, but a little bit higher.
Right
you don't want it to play down,
right
in there, that one. You don't want it to play in that area right there. Why? Because it already broke down to that level. It already showed you it rejected it once. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. To get your entry, it rejected it. You don't want it to play right there. You definitely don't want it to play too much of that area below it. Right. And your stop loss will be below that.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken. I can't really look at it, but I know probably on the hour chart, you're gonna want to go to the hour chart or something like that, or the 8 hour and really kind of pull. Well, what I do is honestly, I pull my first 2 positions. I pulled my stop loss all the way behind that 8 hour swing low. So it's still an 8 hour setup. It's still an 8 hour entry, but that's the furthest I let it go. But if I really see it starting to set up against me, I can get out early because I have things that I see
So
that's
you
gonna
would
let
see,
me
so if
know.
you started trading down here and started breaking these low, you would probably get
I
out.
would have got out before it even hit the 8-hour swing low. But
Yep.
that's the 8-hour swing low is just in case I'm not looking, just in case anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? So I had my stop loss there just in case I might lose a little bit of money. But at the end of the day, even if I lose that, my next trade gonna give me double that. Even at that as that being
I
an
guess you would
8-hour
have
swing
another
low.
entry up here once it broke this structure.
So all right, so yeah, where our first entry was at?
Right here.
All right, and our stop loss is below that green level. Let's say. All right, so the second entry would be that no to the left, right there, that one, that green candle. When that bitch to the right, there you go. Yeah, right there. When it made that red and then it made another green, it made a higher high. What it did, what I told you to do when you get in, it's gonna always not always, but a lot of times it rejects that your entry. It's trying to scare people out of these good entries, bro.
Because you just broke a high. Like it's automatically gonna do this.
If it makes a new high, it's gonna make a new low. So what you want to do, you can either get in, because sometimes it just keeps going, right? So you just getting in anyway. You know it's gonna reject you. You know 9 times out of 10 it may reject you right there, but you're getting in anyway because you trust in the setup. You're trusting what the markets is doing. It's making higher highs. Got you? Right. Cool. So boom. Now you look at all right. Once that second entry come in, you don't want it to come to the left, right there. You don't want it to come into that area. See what I'm saying? You see how I'm setting this up?
Mm-hmm.
You see why I'm doing that? Like why it's not you don't want it to go to that area?
Playing it right. You playing it right.
Because that was the last little area where it was like kind of consolidating.
Yep.
And it's still right above that last area. Right. So if it come into that, I'm not gonna just exit, but if it starts to like make, like I said, I need 2 red candle closes on a 3-minute. If it do that and then it starts to just make even more lows, and then close again, if I get 3 of them, oh yeah, it's definitely 3 red in a row in that area, and it don't want to just go up like spike up from there. It should spike up after it do some shit like that.
You're right.
You see what I'm saying? If it don't,
I see
get the
that all the
fuck out.
time. That's when you get that jolt of volume when it's coming to them areas where it's just like it's really just trying to add for more liquidity and shit. Like it'll spike up. That's when you know you're in the move.
So what you could do is you could either, if you want to be a safe trader, you can wait for the pullback after the entry and see where it goes. See if it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you could get in. Me, I'm trusting the process. I'm trusting the setup.
Right.
I know it's gonna go against me. I'm not worried about that. I know in about 30 minutes I'm gonna have $100. You feel me? So that's how I'm looking at that bitch. Like,
and you also know where you
gotta
don't
give it time.
go to stay.
And I got alert set up. If it come over here, my alert gonna let me know. Boom, I'm looking at it. Now I'm observing what it's gonna do next. What it's gonna do next. I always have alert set up. I got alert set up if it go higher highs. I got alert set up if it goes to the next low. I got alert set up everywhere because I want to know what is my money doing.
Yep.
If I'm a day trader at this point, I'm a day swing trader. Because I can hold for multiple days if it's not giving me negative correlation.
Right.
Especially that first entry. Now, them second 2 entries, I'm gonna be done took them out at the end of the day. But I could always get 2 more entries tomorrow.
Yep.
If it's still going, if it's still on that weekly trend and it's still making daily highs, tomorrow I could get another entry. You see what I'm saying? And then close those out at the end of the day. But that first entry from Monday still running.
Yeah,
and then
running from here. Yeah.
I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you, bro. Like this the fucking shit right here, bro. No bullshit, bro. Like this gonna get us that bread. And you run that first position all the way until you see a 8-hour rejection. A 8-hour red candle, two red candles on the 8-hour. So that means you catching a full 8-hour swing with that position. But the second 2 positions is to catch liquidity, catch equity. My bad. You want to catch equity. So you're trying to build your equity with your second 2 positions every day. You want to have 3 positions per day type shit, per trade day. If you're going to trade this day, try to get 3 positions in that bitch. If you can't get 3 positions in that, it's not really a good trend. You know what I'm saying? You're in the wrong mood right now. You in at the wrong time.
I like that, man. I like that. I like that shit. That's a
If
nice.
it can't give you 3 good entries, this is not the trade you need to be getting in. At least 2. At the least 2. You're looking for at least 2. Because that second one, you could take your equity. The first one, if it come back to break even, so fucking what? I had 2 positions right there, like the same spot, damn this, so it don't even matter. I caught my money off the first one, and I got out when it showed me to get out. You feel me? Man, I'm telling you, I love this shit, bro. Like niggas don't understand why I be talking about this shit all the time. I can't help it. Niggas that don't even care, I be talking about this shit to them. I don't care. I'm gonna talk to you anyway. Don't be around me. This shit right here, bro, is in my blood, bro. I'm telling you.
Nah, man, they about to turn up. Nigga about to turn up for real, boy.
That's why I was so hyped when I was messaging y'all Friday. I couldn't stop texting because I'm like, bro, this shit I just discovered. Whoo. Liquid gold, nigga, we about to be rich.
Nah, real.
And like I said, if anybody asks a question, Scully, and somebody couldn't catch this one, just tell them boys, man, go listen to the live, bro. This bitch in depth of what we doing and where we going.
Oh, I'm loving it, bro.
That's you, Skull?
You already know, man. Yeah, I was at the Pelicans game, pissed off.
No, they lost, huh?
Bro, they gave up the fucking lead. It went into overtime and they got blown out.
Damn.
Well, I mean,
Right. The fuck?
not really blown out, but like that momentum that they had, to like force it into overtime, like they
Yeah.
could them boys like that shit was crazy, bro. Like, yeah, it was a weird game. It was fun, but yeah, it was a weird game.
Yeah. For sure. Zion back?
No, that boy in street
See.
Jose.
Damn, son.
He had a lot of niggas in street clothes. I ain't gonna lie.
We don't never, son. This nigga don't never play, son. We might as well get rid of this nigga, son.
Every year, that's the way. And now they got talks of
I know they're supposed to do a 3-man trade with Golden State, huh?
A lot of
Well,
people.
they can bring us Steph. Fuck.
Ain't gonna have.
They can give us Steph,
Nigga,
dog.
we had to give up the whole starting lineup to get Steph.
Thanks.
No, the city of Golden State gonna have to come with Steph.
They gonna came down here and beat our ass trying to get Steph back. Bitch, y'all took Steph.
Oh, that's a fact.
You know what? Fuck Steph.
Well,
They gonna be mad with Steph.
New Orleans is not the market for basketball.
Nah, not at all, bro. That's why everybody leave.
That's
It's crazy. We had Kobe Bryant at one point.
What?
Yeah, the Hornets did. That was his first team he got drafted to. Yeah.
Charlotte drafted him, and the Lakers said, "Give me that real quick."
Damn, I didn't even know that.
Hell yeah.
Damn, Kobe could have been in New Orleans.
Yes, nigga. I think
Oh
so.
my
At least.
God, boy! You know what that would have done?
Okay. Not necessarily
I was
because
about to say because there was a Charlotte team.
yeah. When
Okay.
But it's still though. Fuck.
there was no New Orleans like team at all, But
so that nigga, they would have never moved to New Orleans if Kobe would have went there. They wouldn't have had no
he
reason.
did. He went. He just was young.
Yeah.
So they ain't, they ain't respect his mind.
Stayed at
They
Charlotte,
got rid of.
he would have built the name for them. There.
Yeah, bro.
Niggas wouldn't have left.
They probably wouldn't have let that nigga do nothing though.
Yeah.
Type shit. You know how that shit be.
Yeah.
You in the wrong market, bro. Like you said, this not the market, bro. They'll be done fucked you over for sure.
Nah, facts. That's crazy.
That's why AD ain't get no ring until he left this bitch.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis, that bitch ain't get no ring till he left. That bitch left. As soon as he left, he got a ring. Ain't that fucked up? And went to where? A team with a market that they're gonna let him win. Like they gonna tell you, but you ain't gonna win over here. Let me let you know right now. You
Hey,
could be the coldest player.
Hey Scully, you seen this shit I got on the screen? This little recap of TradingView. Did you see that when you pulled up the screen? Your charts.
no, because I don't get on.
Oh yeah, you gonna be on? I forgot.
Yeah, I don't use it. I don't know why. I really need to, though. But yeah, I don't use that shit.
That bitch legit, brother.
They had a little recap talking about all the little trades you use, instruments you use to trade, like different charts and shit.
Oh, that's dope.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope. On some fucking iTunes shit.
You already know.
So look, let me give you an example. I just hopped in, I hopped in GJ like an hour ago on buys. Just go look at it and tell me why.
GJ on a 4-hour. I'm guessing you got in off of this bullish engulfing.
I would say 4 hour clean traffic to the left. That shit finna just eat up.
Well, what made you get in though? Was
Yeah,
it 8 hour? These 2 4 hours probably was this 8 hour, and then
Okay, hold on.
back.
oh, you good, you good. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
see,
kind
I
of see.
4 hour clean traffic. I like that shit. That's what I like.
That's an 8 hour.
So I have this charted up that I have lines, horizontal lines all over. It broke a horizontal line and it engulfed that red candle on the 4 hour.
Yeah.
Boom. That's 2 entries. I mean, that's 2 indicators for me on the 4 hour. So that's heavy indication. Right. Get on the 3 minute. I seen the engulfing above the second engulfing above the break. Like I told you, I'd be looking for the second break. I seen that happen. It rejected, and then I'm about to tell you, I got like $4 in the account. Dead ass. I'm about to tell you, I got $4 in that account. I'm up 50 cents right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to transfer all my money into that account, so that would have been a bigger trade right now. But I'm damn near about to double up off of this bitch by the time I exit this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, this shit liquid gold, bro. This shit liquid gold, bro. I'm telling you, there ain't no question. I just got in just because I seen the setup. I don't care what time it is, what day it is, what, man, I'm getting in. I don't give a fuck what chart it is, Forex, indices, gold, nigga, I'm getting in. It's a setup.
Yeah. So that was
Watch that bitch go, bro. I'm up right now. I'm up. Like I said, it's only $4 in the account. Fuck, once I transfer all my money, because like I said, Sway had changed their shit, fuck their shit up, so I can't even trade over there no more. I gotta transfer my money all of KOT now. So I'm out of that full about to be big bread.
So yeah, so this is 9 o'clock close.
But look, y'all can get in, bro. It ain't too late. Just go to the 3 minute, look for an entry, get in. And look to the left, and you're gonna see where it's going.
I like it. I mean, I see breakouts of structure. You can catch entries. It's coming back to consolidation, not breaking consolidation, and it's still making new highs.
Yeah. Every area that it's supposed to respect is respecting it. I'm about to go add an entry my damn self. You feel me? But it's close to that level to the left. You got to see how, if it's gonna break through there, how that shit gonna go. But even if it don't break there, you just long as you can hold, because that's a 3 minute swing. Long as that bitch don't come back to those consolidation levels that you have right there, you know what I'm saying? It might create some more for you by the time it get there. As long as it don't break that, you good. Let that bitch come back to your levels and then push back up and then keep going. Continue the trend. I don't give a fuck if it take 8 hours to do it. As long as that bitch don't consolidate lower, it's slowly making higher and higher and higher. It could consolidate in that same area. Long as it don't go in that level it's not supposed to go into and consolidate. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That you could sit in this bitch for a day. Long as it don't go in that fucking area. You feel me? Real shit.
You specifically looking at consolidation on a 3 minute to determine to get out.
I'm on that 3 minute.
Yeah. But
I'm on that 3 minute.
Hour trend, but you looking at the 3 minute to determine when you.
Yes, sir.
No, that's
yes,
fine.
Sir.
I love it. That's fine.
I'm telling you, bro. It is giving an entry right now.
Catching shit. I like that shit.
What'd you say?
I said that's a nice like trend and momentum catching type system. Like you catching that in the trend early.
And you expecting it to reject when you enter. That's the whole key. So you're not even tripping when it rejects. Because you know it's gonna reject. Especially if you enter in that time where it's not volatile like right now. You know what I'm saying? Look, it just gave us an entry, I think. And then look what it's doing as soon as it gave the entry. That bitch is making this, is trying to make a red candle because it has to make a lower low. Even if it's not gonna close red. That bitch gonna attempt. You see?
Yeah.
Because that's just how the markets move. We got to start to see this shit, bro. Start to step into the language. Read the language. Fuck. Fuck. It takes study. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, 5.5 years, bro. It's 5.5 years of studying. And taking other people's shit, what I heard from everywhere else, and finally putting it all together. It's finally all coming together. But when I say I ain't never heard nobody say nothing about no consolidation areas. Niggas don't be talking about that too much. Like, not too much. I ain't never really heard nobody say the shit, the exact shit I'm saying. I've never heard that, huh?
I say they use different term, like the dude, that ICT guy, they call that shit auto blocks.
Yeah. I do be seeing niggas talk about auto block, but they don't say how to use those in the sense of, you know what I'm saying? When to get in, when to get out. Like, I don't be seeing niggas talk about how to get in and then get out off of them bitches like that too much. I don't know, because I ain't.
Yeah,
It's been a while since I studied the auto block.
That's good. That's good. You don't know, because that just let me know you not engulfed into all the different niggas that's teaching all these different ways. Because it's talking about all this shit. Like,
I got one teacher I listen to right now.
I'm pretty sure if we dig deep, we could find niggas that trade the engulfing setup like we do. You know, it's like ain't nothing new under the sun. But yeah, that ain't nothing to worry about. Because once you find your edge, nigga, go with that move and keep just consistently trade that shit.
I'm telling y'all, bro, we going all the way. This the move.
The games. Just keep moving.
And I'm showing you live how I'm doing this shit live. While niggas would be like, they ain't got no volatility. Shit, they got something for me. You feel me? What you talking about? Shit, and there ain't no way I'm gonna go back negative neither. Type shit. Like, shit, it's already, because this is when I move my stop loss into positive. Once I get my first TP area hit on the 8 hour, boom. I'm looking for, like on NASDAQ or indices. Like, if that bitch moved 200 points, 100 to 200 points, I'm knowing that that's probably an exit area. Like, because it might reject it and come all the way back and swing and do all this other shit. But I know how it's gonna look when it's ready to do that too.
Right.
So you never scared. You never antsy or tripping. And if it just do a big ass swing and go against you and get you out, so what? Get back in on another one. Find the next move. Do it again. I bet that one ain't gonna do it to you. That shit not gonna keep happening. That shit might happen once out of 10 times. I'm telling you, because I've been looking at this shit. I'm studying this shit, bro. I just showed you. I just got in the thing an hour ago. Like I said, live. GJ right now, 50 cents off of $4.
And like I said, another
a lot, but
about it when you catching them early entries, when you start your setups fail, that's kind of like an early indicator knowing that, okay, we might be entering into a consolidation market.
Right. Exactly.
So you can kind of let off the gas and shit. Maybe you might want to not go so heavy that week and wait for that breakout to add on your 3-minute setup. So yeah, that's
right. That bitch dog. That bitch, I'm so hyped like this because this is really the shit though, bro. I'm not gonna I don't mean to be hyped with y'all, but dog, this that shit.
Nah, that's how you're supposed to be. That's how I know you found something you fuck with. Nah, for real.
For real, brother. For real. And I ain't telling you to use that strategy, but if you can incorporate that if that taught you anything about your strategy, that can make your strategy better.
I'm already gonna do it, nigga. Like I said, when I told you, when I see my 4 hour and my daily setup, I tend to go to the 5-minute to look for those incremental structure breaks to confirm my move. You feel me? So do the same shit. I love structure. I love structure breaks. That's how I really like to do.
Yeah. That's how y'all be catching them early moves. Remember I was telling y'all that I don't know how y'all be doing that shit. Because y'all will be catching the buys and the sells. And I'm like, shit, I can't do all that. But with this shit, you could do that. Yep. Now I'm not gonna, if I do catch a reversal, I'm only gonna catch it for a small amount of points. I'm only looking for a few pips, 10, 20 pips, get out the game type shit. Like when it's reversals against trend type shit. If I'm so bold enough to do a reversal which I'm not even. That's not a part of my strategy, so I'm not really looking to do that type shit. Like I'm only. I mean, I can. Like, say I take a loss and then I want to revenge trade that bitch. This will help me actually do the revenge trading correctly, type shit. Like dead ass, bro. Dead ass. Because you can see the structure on a sell. And if that bitch do the same thing on a, I mean my bad, on a reverse direction. If it do the same thing, then you know, like you said, you probably enter in a consolidation market or whatever. But I don't think it's gonna do too much like that. Like it, the markets don't create breakouts to go back into consolidation. The markets break out to go into a direction, whether it's the direction that bitch broke out into or the opposite direction. But that bitch going somewhere. I'm telling you this. That bitch not just gonna break out for no reason. Markets don't do that. That bitch breaking out because somebody just put some big money in that bitch and looking to make some money. Took some money out. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? So market's not breaking out for nothing. Believe that, bro. Like, man, it's psychology is where it's at, bro. Psychology and structure, understanding of the structure, and fucking and emotionals, getting your emotions together. Understanding the structure will help you get your emotions together. You're not gonna be emotional because you know exactly what you're doing. Like I said, when it's time to do it.
Right.
But yeah, bro, I'm done running y'all head off.
Nah. You good.
Man, that's
I
the
was waiting to see what the fuck what your ass had came up on. Like, I know it had to be some fire.
yeah, bro.
Good talking.
Yeah, bro. I think it's fire at least. I really do. I think
It's
this is
fire.
gonna get me there.
That's how I look at the markets too. So yeah.
You already doing it like that.
Yeah,
That's
like
crazy.
real talk. I mean, like you said, you're not just blindly trading the 3 minute. You only looking at that for incremental interest off of the larger time frame structure and trend.
Right,
So
right.
it's only smart, it's smart type shit.
I'm telling you, bro. And on the large trend, I'm not gonna do a reversal unless I see certain structure that's being built for the reversal type shit. Like
Right.
on a bigger time frame, like an 8 hour, 4 hour type shit. Like if I see, like I said, when I seen gold, it was trending now. But when I seen that bitch break into when that bitch closed on in that consolidation area,
Right.
that let me know it shouldn't do that. Because I've been watching on a 4 hour. When it on a 4 hour, usually it doesn't close within that area. And if it do, it'll wick right back and it won't make a lower low most times. It won't, like high, whatever the case is. And it's gonna go back in the direction it was supposed to go in. Type shit. It's not gonna sit in that area. It's not gonna just sit there and consolidate in that area type shit.
Yeah.
That bitch gonna get the fuck out of Dodge. Or it's gonna consolidate right above the area and then go back where it's supposed to go. You see what
Right.
I'm saying? It's not gonna sit in the area though. That
Nah,
makes sense?
not on no damn three.
Because it don't if it go in there, that's indicating okay, it's got some pressure going against where it was originally going. It's no longer trending. That's not trendy activity. You
What
feel me?
what trade you in right now?
The GJ I told
The GJ?
you. Yeah, GJ bot.
Out of that gold stuff?
No, not right now. I don't have enough in the account. I'm waiting for my money to come out of Sway so I can put it into KOT. So I'm not even really looking at the
Uh,
markets right now.
you still in bias, Jay? Are you? I know your ass was in bias last week.
Yeah. I'm still in bias.
Where you trying to take it to?
I can't hear that boy. I don't know what he talking.
Where you got your take profit at, Scott?
That boy been plucking. All his calls be moving. The
I
boy
got it
say,
at
look, hold
60,
till the
62,
that swing.
62.77.
That
60.
bitch really went.
Okay. You got it up there in the bias. So that's you playing that This bearish candle right here.
He talking?
I thought he was.
I can't hear him.
What bearish candle you talking about?
Like what made you have that take profit at 62.77?
Because that is right around last year's um low.
Yep. I got it at 62.70 to be exact, but that's even better. I mean, more money.
Yeah. Yeah, so now I got it like that super short turn. This is definitely against the fucking trend, but yeah.
I mean, it's working out so far.
No, it is. It is. It had some nice I like what it did on the 4 hour. It was some last week it happened at 4 hour in golf. It wasn't the best, but the fact that it made like a double rejection, almost double bottom or whatever the fuck you want to call it, but I like that. And
Yeah, if this next 4 hour candle goes bullish, it might be another entry for the buys. How long
Big
is
money.
how long is it gonna take for your money to hit so you can transfer in the KOT?
That's the whole key, bro. I do not even know. All I know is I'm waiting.
What you had to like you getting transferred into crypto or it's coming in cash like to your
Crypto to cash out
okay.
type shit. You see? Yeah, they still ain't send me no notifications. I figure that shit might take like 12 hours, 24 hours, some shit like that. You know, it should be
Just did it.
probably like a couple hours ago.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's go at the latest
Yeah, so
tomorrow. Should be.
yeah, ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. You know, fucking with this. As long as it come through, I ain't tripping.
Nah, for real. Yeah, man. So overall, what's the nigga main goals, especially with all these new strategies and new focus? What's the nigga main goals for 2025? Anybody got any financial goals or just trading playing goals? Like what the fuck?
Shit, I just gave you mine.
Right.
I could do that any day, bro. I could find a trade any day, bro. Monday through Friday. If I see you set up, I'm taking the setup. Straight up. Any day, bro. Big bread out here to get. That's me.
yeah, man, I would say kind of the same thing as this year to keep it real. Or the this last quarter for fucking sure. Like just building off of that.
Right.
As far as like, number wise, I would okay, 25 is in the bag. I'm calling it. But as far as like end of the year, six figures in the trade.
Oh, let's
Yep.
go, nigga.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Next year.
Yes, sir. Ski.
No, for real. That nigga say he going for $250,000. Fuck 25,000. He going for 250.
Hey, bro,
Hey.
I just said six figures. I don't know what it's gonna be like, but
Nah.
no, that's like by the end of when we had this conversation come, we gonna fuck around, be face to face come next year, nigga. Fuck that. We gonna have like a FXBros holiday trip or some shit.
Podcast or some shit.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, by the end of next year, 2025, it'll be I am striving for that. The 25, like I said, continue doing what we doing. That shit is in the fucking bag, guys. Like I'm gonna just keep it real.
Most definitely.
Keep it real. Now that Scoob, I like that you really go be like on that 3 minute like. So if it's any type of direction that we see, it's like the fact that you can kind of go in and chop it down on that lower time frame and really be like, all right, I like it, guys, or
Yeah,
I
for
can
sure.
see that revert. That's gonna tighten our shit up even more.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
so it's gonna be that shit gonna help it out even
We,
greater. So
we about to go crazy, man.
we about
We
bro,
going
like
crazy.
for real, like up. So my
Yes,
thing is
sir.
like amongst other things is my health and fitness. Like I definitely want to kick that up into another level too.
Yes, for sure.
Just to make sure I have that balance. Like the 100 won't make sense if I'm not there mentally, physically, and all that shit. So I think figuring out that balance and having
Yeah,
a, a a workout regimen, same thing as my trading plan. I need to do the same thing with eating a certain way, sleeping at the right time every day, and shit like that. I think that's where I need to improve at more than anything. I think the strategy and stuff we got that. It's like when we get me personally, when I get thrown off as far as like sleep or I feel like I'm rushing or antsy, that's when those mistakes tend to happen. So I think if I just tighten up the screws on that, everything else will kind of just flow in. But
Nah,
yeah,
yeah,
definitely
definitely.
go build on that. This
It's gonna
weekend.
be a big key for me. 'Cause I pretty much eat pretty decent, but yeah, I definitely need to get on my fitness shit because that just add that other level of endurance and shit when you got that regimen down.
Yeah, and it just it builds, like you said, that endurance, and it also builds confidence.
Facts.
Um, the stress adverse, like your levels, even though it's like, you're dealing with money is one thing, but yeah, working out, you're putting your body through a certain amount of stress, uh actual physical, but you also got to use your mind, man. Niggas don't be wanting to get up and go to the gym. I know I don't certain days, and when I gotta force myself, those be the best workouts when I don't want to do it. And then when I come out that bitch, I'll be feeling like, all right, I can take on the world type shit.
facts. Another thing I'm gonna jump in and say
Hmm.
is balance, bro. Finding balance, like you talking about right now. Finding balance, not only in physical health, but in relationships. You know what I'm saying? It's the holidays, man. That's what it's about right now. Go enjoy your family, and enjoy the people that you love and stuff like that. Don't like I had actually got a tarot card reading today from one of my friends. I never got one before. It's just random. And you know what it said, bro?
What?
It said general. It was a general future read. You feel me? It was a general future read, and it was just saying about how don't like you should have good success because in the future because you focus on what you're doing and you really you going somewhere with what you're doing, but don't be a workaholic. Don't you know because later on down the line you're gonna regret not building those relationships and
Yeah.
not building certain shit. So make sure you build those relationships. Like, don't be like f girls or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And just be like forever type shit. Like
Yeah.
try to find something that, like it's cool to be like that, but don't live in that forever.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Nah.
be a
Nah.
workaholic now, but remember to find balance, to find yeah.
Or that no, you are speaking volumes, bro. Like I'm a newly married man. So I mean, granted,
Nice.
I've
Congrats.
been chick for over 10 years, so we've been rocking through most of the times before. But still, it's like, yeah, bro, that is don't nobody bring that shit up out of respect. Niggas don't need to be talking about their relationship, but as far as like that trade and shit, like nigga, it's one thing to sit down with your spouse every month and go over regular finances, like your job, like shit like that. But nigga, if you trading money, like yeah, dog, you gotta have that balance to not really put that ahead of your relationship in front of your spouse, and shit like that. Like shit can get
Right.
real. Like I'm speaking like
I mean, as a man, it's cool to be purpose driven. You know what I'm saying? As far as me, I'm not putting a woman first. My dedication to where I'm going. Well, I mean, if I would have been with a girl since high school or something, probably, but that ain't what it is. So at this point, what's gonna get me where I'm going is what I'm focusing on for the long term. Like, woman gonna come after that. As far as for me, I understand you married and shit like that, but me, I can't do it because I'm just so focused. It's just as a man too. I think in the Superior Man, it said it don't that bit. I think that's what I heard, that it don't want a woman don't want you to be focused on her first. And they want she wants you to be purpose driven, because she know that if she died one day, you gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? You got a purpose. You know, this was from the Superior Man book y'all put me on. You know what I'm saying? So that's what got me like that too. So yeah, for sure.
And
That's
that's what.
Like always, all I'm saying is, don't, yeah, you want to put your woman in whatever, but make sure you purpose driven too. Don't forget to be purpose driven, bro.
But
You
that's
know,
that balance. You know, it all goes
exactly.
to that balance. It's a fine line, and
And
when
that's the whole key.
you have more on your plate, it's tougher to balance. That's
That's the
all.
whole key, bro.
You know,
Balance, bro. Balance. You don't want to put her last neither. You want to
hell,
make sure she feel like she first. You hear me? Even if
yeah.
she not. You feel me?
that's a fact.
I
That's
mean,
real shit.
even under, just thinking on a spiritual term, between that type of union, God's supposed to be first in both of y'all eyes before either
Real
one of
talk.
y'all. You feel me? And then you follow on that path, everything go work itself out.
Real talk, bro.
You know.
God, the purpose he gave you, then your woman. You feel me?
Yeah.
No, that God. I mean, if she can't see God through you, then you ain't really doing your job. You know what I'm saying? You
Real
you
talk.
you
Real
putting her
talk.
as your God. You know,
Right.
so you
That
Right.
part, bro.
can't do
That
that.
part.
Their relationship as they God.
Come
You
on,
feel me?
come
Like,
on.
no, bro. No, bro. You a man.
That's
Yeah.
We got purpose. We got shit we got to do out here.
in on that shit.
For real.
Fact.
Fuck shit. That shit you been doing since before you met her.
Come on.
Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, like I said, not F girls and all of that. That's why I'm not even using the word. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
but
It's not
I
even
feel
like
you, bro.
that.
Like even
It's like,
even now, like I've been on some shit. Like my last relationship was over like probably like like a year ago,
yeah.
pretty much. And I've been on that type of time, like focus. But I had a little deep conversation with a guy, and I was taking him home, in Lyft, and I was just telling him about, yeah, I'm single, tell him how old I was and all that shit. And he was like, yeah, man, that's good. But he was like, man, marriage is like, he was like, it's easy, man. Like you get a whole lot of benefits from, just having that spouse for support, moral support. You kind of can take more risk. Cause he hit me because I be like, I'm risky too. I take a lot of. He's like, yeah, but you could take even more calculated risk because you got that support system.
Backbone.
Yeah. I was like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's dope. I ain't think about it like that on some
Yeah. Especially if you're married to the right person.
nah,
My
real
goodness.
talk. So it's
You definitely got that support system.
real talk, brother.
Yep. Hell yeah, man. That's all I was gonna say. Find that balance for sure, man. Relationships, like he said, your health, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? This is our end of the year recap. So yeah, next year we gotta be healthy.
Right, 3, 4 deep. Me and him coming down the highway, coming down this way. They was in the middle of the street. They going to kick somebody's house door. Cause 2 went down that way and 2 went that way.
For
That's
And
why
then
I
sure.
got out the car.
probably, like I said,
Man, I'm gonna be going in the morning.
we go chill pretty much on the lives all week, and then we go jump back. I think on the
You coming back?
what
No,
day
I
it
gotta go. I
was.
gotta stay until 7.
Let me see what date that
That's why I
was.
came. That's why I brought him home. That's why I brought him home. He got me something to eat.
Let me see what date that was. That was Sunday, January 5th. We're gonna pop back. because we got Christmas, and then the next year we got New Year's. So nigga be tapped in, but we'll come back on a Sunday live on the 5th, and we'll be doing the mornings on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday on that 7th, 8th, and 9th of January. So that's when we go bounce back. You did.
That's a bet, man.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man.
When you say we're gonna come back?
On the 5th, on that Sunday, do a Sunday live, and then that
Okay,
Tuesday,
cool.
Wednesday, Thursday that week, and then continue it
Yeah.
all for the whole year, 2025.
For sure. Sound good. Sound good.
But yeah, until then, everybody, y'all have good holidays and shit. We're gonna chop it up. We keep in touch. You heard, man. Telegram, but yeah, we be back on the 5th, man.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Let's get it.
Hey, man. Well, I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'm about to get on the road, get this money tonight. You heard, man.
That's a bet.
Buzz later. All right, man. Peace.
Tap
For
in with
sure. For
brother.
sure, man. Peace, money. You hear me?
Money. 25 for the 25.
You feel me?